finding a place that first night to sleep. It was very, very frightening. You feel exposed. You feel unsafe. There were days where it was so cold, I had several pairs of socks on and my feet still got bitterly cold. It helped having my son there and not being alone. I can't imagine being homeless and alone and not having anybody to be there with you, you know. Of course, I had my little dog, Peanut, with me too, so she was a big help to keep our spirits up. When we found out about the Council for the Homeless, I was excited because I thought, well, maybe there's finally a light at the end of the tunnel. I contacted Ginger and said, now what do I do? We need help with some deposits and stuff. Can you help us? And she said, absolutely. The Council for the Homeless took care of all that.
When LaMura came in and met with Ginger, Ginger knows exactly, what we can do, what programs can help, what kind of funding we have available.
Education, work source, credit counseling, apartments, all that information was there, right there. And that's what the Council for the Homeless does.
We are able to get somebody like LaMura from her car to housing as quickly as possible.
They did help us out with all the deposits, the prorated rent, so we were able to move in. Like the next day we learned we were approved for the apartment. I was just elated. That was probably the first good night's sleep I'd had in months. It was wonderful. If Council for the Homeless didn't exist, my son and I would still be living in our car. I think this homeless experience taught us to be a lot more compassionate and understanding towards people that are less fortunate than ourselves. You don't feel like you're an outcast anymore. You start to feel human again. It's hard to describe when you've been living in your car and afraid, and then being in our own place. It's like night and day. Night and day.